in a different way.
Yes.
People, I think a lot of people today, they want instant gratification. Nobody wants to work. Nobody wants to put in the time. People see people and they see their success, but they never see what it took to get there. And then, not for nothing, there are some people that get lucky and they just take off quick. But that doesn't mean that you don't gotta put in work. Like, I have so many times people come like, yo, Ram, could you help me with this? And I'll be like, listen, I got a better idea. Instead of me giving you that right here, I'm gonna put you in a position to where you do. They don't want the position. Like, it's crazy because I try to explain that. People like, nah, people don't be trying to put their peoples on. Like, nah, I'm gonna put you on, but I'm gonna put you on to where I don't have to put you on no more.
Remy's love life has taken a dramatic, and let's face it, catastrophic turn. It's nothing short of a disaster. Remember when we all saw her walk away from Papoose? She acted like she was upgrading her life, stepping into a new chapter as if she'd found something better. But now, Easy, ES, has ditched her too, and she's left out there looking utterly lost. It's almost like watching a slow-motion crash. Whispers are circulating that Remy's scrambling, trying to claw her way back to Papoose. Can you believe it? After everything, after humiliating that man in front of the world, she's now chasing after him like she didn't just tear apart everything they built. The sad truth? Papoose has moved on. And from what we're hearing, his new girlfriend has Remy absolutely rattled. She's pressed in a way she never thought possible. She thought she had it all figured out, but here's the twist. She's the one left without control. The signs were all there from the beginning. Remember that bold moment when Easy asked Remy if she loved him, and she said yes, without hesitation? You could practically see Papoose's heart shatter right there. That moment, that was the beginning of the end. Once that clip hit the internet, their marriage was essentially over. From there, it was nothing but damage control, trying to patch things up with some flimsy attempt to save face. But as more evidence came to light, the cracks deepened, and there was no fixing it. What did Remy have left? Nothing. She lost her husband, she lost her man, and most painfully, she lost the respect she once commanded. Out in the open, she moved like a free agent playing the game with Easy, while Papoose was left picking up the pieces of their broken relationship. And just when it seemed like Remy was starting to find her footing, Easy pulls a jaw-dropping move. Turns out he had his own secret backup plan all along, keeping things on the side with his ex-girlfriend Sam and another battle rapper, Seabree the lyricist. Let's rewind for a second, because we need to get to the heart of how this absolute disaster began. Everyone remembers when Papoose and Remy Ma were the epitome of the ultimate power couple. They were the definition of loyalty and commitment. Papoose set the bar so high, it was almost impossible to match. He spent 6 long years waiting for Remy while she was locked up, writing letters, raising their family, and proving time and time again what real commitment looks like. It was the kind of black love that made people believe in fairy tales, and they admired the strength of their bond. It felt unbreakable. But then in came Easy the Block Captain, and the whole narrative took a sharp, dark turn. At first, it was all whispers. People started talking about how close Remy and ES were getting within the battle rap scene. But how did Remy respond? She played the classic "we're just business partners" card, fooling almost everyone, at least for a while. Meanwhile, Ease was practically grinning ear to ear, looking like he had just hit the jackpot. And honestly, for a minute, it seemed like he did. But then came the moment that would change everything. The moment that shocked the internet to its core. The infamous, "Do you love me?" question. We all remember that battle. Easy asked Remy point blank if she loved him, and without hesitation, without even flinching, she said yes, with everything she had. That was the moment the ship sank. Remy was all in on Easy, and Papoose was officially out. The internet exploded with speculation. Was she cheating this whole time? Was everything she'd built with Papoose just a lie? Meanwhile, Remy was out, here acting like she had just leveled up, feeling like she'd made the ultimate upgrade. But in reality, it was one of the biggest mistakes of her life. Here's the thing. You just don't throw away a solid man for someone who's, let's be real, funny. Easy the Block Captain was never going to be that ride or die type. And guess what? He proved it. While Remy thought she had won him over so easily, he had other women lined up the entire time. Not one, but 2. One was his ex-girlfriend Zam, and the other was a battle rapper named C the Lyricist. And let's just say, these women didn't hesitate to spill every bit of tea they had. As soon as the receipts started rolling in, Remy's so-called upgrade quickly turned into a nightmare. Zam even warned everyone that Remy was about to lose it when she found out. Turns out she saw the disaster coming long before Remy did. ES tried to do some damage control, claiming that people were just making up stories, but let's be real. The proof was undeniable. While Remy was out there thinking she had found something better, Easy was out there moving recklessly, and now look where she's at. Alone. Embarrassed. Desperate to act like Papoose is still waiting for her. Now here's where things get truly wild. While Remy Ma was out here celebrating her so-called win, Papoose had already leveled up, and not just with any random rebound. No, he's now with Clarissa Shields. That's right, the Clarissa Shields. We're talking about an undefeated multi-division boxing champion, a powerhouse who has been dominating in the ring for years. This isn't just a relationship, it's a full-on power move. And let's be honest, Remy never saw this coming. Now she's probably sick to her stomach realizing that Papoose has upgraded in every possible way, not just emotionally, but in every aspect of his life. This isn't some casual fling. This is a certified winner, a champion who's built her entire career on knocking people out, both physically and metaphorically. Meanwhile, Remy thought she could just waltz back into Papoose's life with a casual, "Hey big head" text, expecting him to come running back. But let's be real. After everything that went down, there's no chance of that happening. Remy had completely underestimated how far Papoose had moved on, and things got even more embarrassing when Remy started talking tough, saying, "We can take this to the ring if you want," as though she could really step to a woman who literally fights for a living. Remy, you just took one of the biggest L's in your relationship, and now you're trying to challenge a professional boxer to a fight? This isn't battle rap, this is real life. And Clarissa Shields? She doesn't play those games. She's out here knocking people out for a living, not entertaining drama. While Remy was busy fumbling every opportunity, Papoose was out there living his best life. He's now standing next to a woman who isn't just beautiful and successful, but who could also throw hands if it ever came to that. Let's face it, Papoose has always been a solid guy. He deserved better, and now he's got exactly that. A woman who's not only accomplished, but can back it up. The internet is eating this up, and Remy knows it. She thought she could just come back whenever she wanted. But Papoose? He's not. Looking back. The tables have completely turned. Now Remy is stuck on the sidelines, watching as Papoose and Clarissa take over the spotlight, proving that while you might think you can walk away and come back whenever, the truth is, some things, and some people are better off without you. Instead of taking this loss like a mature woman and moving on, Remy Ma just couldn't help herself. Imagine losing a battle rapper and then thinking you could step up to a professional boxer. Yeah, that's a recipe for disaster. Remy is out. Here moving sloppy, and the desperation is written all over her. Word is, she even tried to get Clarissa Shields' number, like that was somehow going to prove something. But Clarissa's response? Absolutely brutal. She didn't hold back, straight up saying, "You can send me $1 and I'll knock her out for free." A discount fade like it's Black Friday. Remy was not ready for that level of energy. Honestly, Remy should have just let it go. She already fumbled the bag once with Easy, and now she's making it way too easy for Papoose to sit back and say, "Yeah, I made the right choice." At this point, Remy needs to log off, take a step back, and reflect on how things have unraveled, because it's looking pretty bad for her right now. But wait, this is where it gets even worse. You know how some people try to run back to what's familiar when things fall apart? Well, that's exactly what Remy tried to do. Word on the street is that she thought she could just slide back into Papoose's life like nothing happened, dropping cryptic messages, hoping for that "hey big head" moment. She was probably reminiscing, thinking Pap might still be the guy to take her back. But the truth is, that man is gone. He saw the betrayal in 4K and decided never again. And honestly, can you blame him? After everything Papoose did for her, holding her down, building a family, staying loyal, she switched teams for a dude who had side chicks on standby. Now that Easy's true colors have shown, Remy is stuck sitting in her L, forced to watch Papoose level up with Clarissa Shields, She thought she could come back and pick up where they left off, but Papoose, he's moved on to someone who's not just beautiful and accomplished, but can literally throw hands if needed. Now the real question is, should Papoose ever take Remy back? Is this a wrap for good? Or is there a chance for reconciliation? We've seen some crazy comebacks in the industry, but this one feels different. Could Remy ever make things right? And what about Easy? Let's not forget how he was out here grinning, acting like he hit the jackpot, only to drop Remy like she was nothing. Was this karma working overtime, or did Remy just completely play herself from the start? Let me know what you think in the comments.